Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, your Planetary Defense Commander, chilling with you on a Sunday morning, talking about Planetary Defense Commander-y stuff. And there's a Nostradamus-ish air in the wind, because we have our Advent calendar Volcano of the month here in September, and it is the Canary Islands. Is this the canary in the coal mine? Well, if you want to go nihilistic, then you can. And that's the way to go, I guess, for you. But me, I'm a super optimist, Sagittarius, and I am Star-Lord New Thor 7 the T. So I think we're going to make it. But you now have volcano erupting by Spain, because the Canary Islands is Spanish autonomous community. And you've got volcanoes erupting by Italy, Mount Etna over here, and then you've got Iceland. Volcanoes really popping off over there, and you got the oceans totally lit up. But as you can see here, like Etna and the Canary Island volcanoes are in like a straight line. Like, volcanoes are crazy, man. That we don't know a lot about volcanoes, and scientists and people on the TV and the internets and the social media YouTubers, the YouTubes, not the YouTubers, but like, volcanoes aren't discussed much. And people don't often say, hey, we don't know a lot about volcanoes or the interworkings of our planet. And because the interworkings of our planet, it's a star. Anyway, down here, you got volcanoes super popping off, and got them in Vanuatu. They're going off all over the world, really. I could safely say there has been an uptick in volcano activity since 2017. Wow, man. It's a triangle spaceship. Look, man, straight up, you got Uranus, Eris, Ceres, Neptune, Jupiter, Saturn, Earth, all on this side of the sun, and including Pluto. Like, they're all over here. And the orbit is like a big round circle-ish thing. And so to have almost all the planets on the same side, you're going to be getting some crazy weather over the next, 4 years. But especially the next 2 to 3 years. So it's like there's a little star in the core of our planet. And I think that also affects volcanoes and stuff. This is the sun we're looking at, which affects the weather. Anywho, what was I talking about? Hopefully decent Planetary Defense Commander stuff. We're looking at the sun. It's had a lot of coronal mass ejections and sunspots lately, but days ago, it went sunspotless. Solar minimum conditions. But fear not. There's a sunspot turning around. That is so crazy, dude. Looks like a giant spider. First it sticks out its tongue, and then the spider grows. Watch, here it comes. Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, it's a wild world. Strange days. All my catchphrases right now. Crap. Can't remember them all. Hit the button, baby. Space underwear in your face. I'll be there when you need me. Stay cool. Hit the button, baby. Crap. I feel like there's a couple I'm missing. Slow your rotation, stellar fool. And none of these are directed directly towards you unless you feel they apply. But we don't know a lot about the sun. But it's been active and things are crazy. And we're in a pandemic, and the pandemic's made everybody grumpy and crabby. And I'm in a good mood today, which is weird at a time where it feels like the world is falling apart. And right now you even have France and the United States and UK and Australia and China kind of trying to work it out about submarine deals. And so, things are tense. Putin was like, hey, man, some of my friends in my entourage, they got the coronavirus. So I'm going into super Austin Powers lockdown because the coronavirus is spreading pretty bad. And moments ago, Chris Rock, actor and comedian, seemingly cool guy, said, hey, guys, I just found out I have COVID. Trust me, you don't want this. Get vaccinated. So, sending love and prayers and healing and good vibes his way. Pat Oswalt, get well soon, friend. I don't think anybody wants to get it. I've had it. I didn't like it. I got vaccinated. I respect your own personal choice. And one of the reasons I got vaccinated, so I wouldn't have to worry about the vaccine or all the other shit. But everybody around me seems to be worried, including some of y'all, about me getting the vaccine, which is weird. Because like I said, I got it, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. So why are you worried about what it's going to do to me? So far, nothing. Okay, but I'm just saying, everybody be cool, man. You know, we got at least 6 months to possibly 2.5 more years of this damn pandemic. It ain't going away. And so, I don't know, all the weird election shit is kind of nutty, man. We're all dealing with a damn plague pandemic that is about to kill more Americans than the 1918 Spanish flu did. So, it's best we work together. Blowing up cars with socialism bumper stickers on it ain't helping nobody. And I'm not talking about politics here, man. But I am talking about protests. And I've been pretty steady since I started THORnews that, like, no disrespect to protesters, but protesting is dumb. Like, I look at things like risk reward. What is the upside? For example, if I go see a friend's band, or I go to band practice, or I go on a date with a pretty woman, then I got a high up risk reward. But if I go protest, like, what's the best shit that could happen at a protest? That somehow some politician's going to stand out and be like, hey, I hear your concerns. I'm totally going to change my views. Which I've never seen happen before. So you got a protest happening during the plague, and I don't care what the reason is. I think protest is dumb, man. Like, the worst thing that could happen is you could get fucking arrested, and protests go crazy these days. You could get shot. I don't know, you could have confrontations. And so I'm just saying, during the pandemic, I don't know. I rarely come out on an opinion piece-ish asterisk. But I'm just saying, like, protesting seems dumb. Anyway, 4 people were arrested protesting confrontation around the Justice for J6 rally on Capitol Hill. Man, I'm light years past January. I don't know where everybody else is at. There's okie dokie. I hope I made that point well, man, because September, October, November, December, we're going to be pretty rough. They're going to be like plague winters again, and we've been through one before. And so having, like, It's in Revelations, Hackers, War Games, Hunt for Red October, Eris Pluto Square number 5 going on October 9th, I'm going to stay an optimist and just remind everybody, hey, teamwork keeps civilization together. We are one Earth family, so we need to start acting like Team Earth. I recommend world peace. And that's what I've pretty much always recommended since I was like 13 years old. That we avoid World War III. And we come together, world peace, to build and clean the planet and make cool things and do cool stuff together. Eric Webb, lots of tropical cyclone activity happening in the oceans as the oceans are kind of freaking out. But at the moment, the coasts of the USA and the islands around it are not in any danger that I know of. But volcano, earthquake, and tsunami surprises are always around the table. And, who knows what's going to happen next in the future more than a day or two out. Although I'm pretty sure that around October 9th, within a 5-day window, we'll see a big storm, possibly a hurricane. And we need to gear up because the 5th Pluto Air Square is going to be super crazy. So the time to teamwork it up as much as possible from a local to a national level is best, We got to figure out how to deal with the pandemic. Like, it's stripping people, dude, at a pretty high rate. It's part of the reason you're having shortages in staffing. Okay, I said it. So I'm just one guy with a YouTube channel saying you do you, but I would play defense and take calculated risks. Say, what is the upside factor? All right. These crazy days, man. Absolutely super crazy days. So I try to remain as cool as possible. And personally, I'm glad hopefully the atmosphere is going to cool down. I think that will help people cool down after a hot summer. 2 weather systems will converge over southern Alaska early next week, bringing a colder air mass to the region. Is it time to say the S word? Find out by keeping an eye on the current forecast at weather.gov, Anchorage, Alaska. Huh. What did you have for breakfast? Pancake lenticulars with butter and maple syrup. He was following a supercell storm when he noticed these two beautiful shaped clouds forming. The he is Stavros Kasidakis. All right. Easy for me to say. Kasidakis. Oh, yeah. Oh, fascinating. Now I'm just trying to roll through my voices. Am I coming up with any good ones? No. We got a new Sunspot, and I'm acting weird. And we have a plasma fountain and a harvest moon coming up on the 20th. And this is going to be post-Edison. Wait, what does that mean? I'll have to look it up one day. Or, hopefully, we'll just pop up in conversation. Farmers depend on the light of the harvest moon to gather ripening crops after dark. Yeah, we got to watch out for food shortages for the rest of the year, man. People should be like going, hey, what can we do to make sure we can keep feeding everybody through the damn pandemic? Speaking of that, thank you to Asteroid Fight Club and Joshua and Barbara and everybody out there who's contributed to the September fundraiser. You guys making sure I can eat and smoke cigarettes. Man, being Planetary Defense Commander can be stressful. But thank you all on the $185 left to raise for the September fundraiser. Yeah. And if you're new here, people contribute, and then I just put out the information as best I see it as your Planetary Defense Commander in a hopefully entertaining and informative fashion that sometimes make you be like, hey, what can I do to be cooler and help planet Earth right the ship and get back on course to better days, my friends, or whatever. Man, she's got a serious European look on her face. Oh yeah, Florida. Mike's weather page. Rainy Sunday for many in the southeast. Future radar through Monday a.m. Timestamp upper right. Basic flow coming in from the southwest. Not a washout for most. Some will get, some will not. But another day of low suntan lotion sales. Huh. Interesting. So, be on the lookout for rain. I'm sure some heavy zones will hit, because that's how the atmosphere's been lately. Yep, I try to pay attention to all the shit. Now let's take a time machine back to 1989, which was like 32 years ago, via John Ehrlichman. Yep, the Game Boys, man. 31 years of video game, computer, digital in your mind. It's a simulation. No way. How about Jesus Christ versus simulation? That would sure be a boxing match now, wouldn't it? So let's solve all our problems and go to outer space together. I'm really optimistic today, and it caught me off guard. You know? Oh, General C.Q. Brown Jr. of the Air Force, who just had their awesome 74th birthday anniversary yesterday, has asked us to watch the Challenger, the Final Flight docu-series. And so I'll do that because I love the space shuttle, and I hope we get space trucks in the future. Boo was talking about Eminem was saying, I am whatever you say I am, but I'm like, how about I am whatever I say I am? And I am awesome. Anyhow, we are watching the oceans. Whole crew. Yeah, we are. And less than a friggin' week ago, my city got hit with a tropical storm / hurricane. Houston, but technically, I don't know. Consider everything south of Houston's kind of like part of Houston, although Galveston's a different place. So it was less than a week ago. We didn't get hit by a hurricane because it got towed up by Magic or Asteroid Fight Club or Prayer Warriors or Luck or Atmospheric Defense Team or whatever. So I'm so grateful for that. That was like 5 days ago. And so to get kind of a break in the like weather worrying, even though the oceans is full, very grateful of that. This is, I don't know, these photos, have you seen them? They make me laugh. And I know there's horrible shit going on in the world, but strange days, man. And I don't know, trying to keep hope alive in the American spirit. USA, peace, man. Oh, hey, I figured out how to get videos from my iPhone into my laptop. So I made a video about what the summer was like for me. Because like I said, I would go out for rock and roll to see a show, or I would go to have band practice with me and H. And then I would watch helicopters and go for walks and shit. Anyway, if you want a tidbit of that thingy, it's up or whatever. You can watch it. It's a different change of pace for me, I think. And some people are worried about, earthquake and tsunami risk from the Canary Islands to the east coast of the USA and to Europe. And yeah, big earthquakes and tsunamis can happen on almost any place on the planet. So far, we've been super lucky. Remember, it was like July 27th. We had the 8.2 at the edge of Alaska. And we got super lucky we didn't get hit with a tsunami from that. So I'm taking today to count my blessings and count our blessings. And I think I might even go get a frappuccino. Welcome home and congratulations, Splashdown. Welcome back to planet Earth. Inspiration 4. Boom. And I love you. Asteroid Fight Club is cool. And yeah, dude, like, no matter what the pandemic, we got to figure out a better way to talk about it more civilly because, we're going to be dealing with, by best estimates, 8 more months. Worst estimates, 2.5 more years. So, it's going to be a thing. And now we watch that weird game of, like, sports getting, you have colleges just now open up major colleges and major stadiums. It'll be the whole whack-a-mole game of, like, who's sick, who's not sick, how do you cancel games, how do you not cancel. Like, it's going to be a fall, winter, pandemic, freaking shit show. And to have both sides arguing about it, like, is just insane and frustrating. Volcano Krusevik. It's doing its thing. This is in Iceland. So we've got a whole lot of European volcano activity happening. Very Nostradamusish. And I've been single for like, I don't know, almost 4 years. And I do want to say again, to express my American rights, people are like, she's half your age. I'm like, yeah, but it's totally legal and fine for me to date a 24-year-old if it should happen, because I'm married, don't have kids, and one day I would like to have children. And sure, I might like 99% want a girl, but 100% want a boy. But I would be happy if I got Bruce Willis, like 5 women, daughters or whatever. What was it talking about? Yeah, it has end of the world tinges to it all. I don't know. I would guess the next person I'd date would be in the like Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift age range, which I think is like 29 to 32, 33. But I'm just swinging at fences here. Alan Huffman, look at these tracks. I mean, there's a lot happening right now all over the world. You got the moisture coming into the Pacific Northwest. It's all pretty impressive. If you were to ask me, and beautiful. Yeah, isn't light green, river flooding. Darker green, flash flood, watch warnings, red, oh shit, we got trouble on our hands, and the wet variety. And France gave us the Statue of Liberty, so the USA and France are like supposed to be, pinky swear best friends forever. Buddies, right? Right. Breaking news. Americans have little trust in online security. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I like put that hand on my chin and go, when thinking about digital currency. It seems not as safe as dollars that you can put in your wallet or keep an FDIC-backed bank. But we can have that discussion another day. And I definitely think, as far as the infrastructure goes, that we should all agree that we need to do something, pour a lot of money, time, and engineering into getting the power grid up to speed and better, new, and improved as fast as possible. And I'm talking about definitely before the winter and now, because we're having power grid problems in the US of A. And the energy cost inflation in Europe is almost out of this way. It's to the moon. Strong storms and heavy rain caused flooding in central Alabama Saturday. Street flooding and streams running high were common scenes in Vestavia Hills, Alabama. Volcanoes. All right. In no way, shape, or form am I being flippant here. We all need to make the best of whatever situation we have at hand. Look, there's Barney in the ocean. Did you see him? He's much bigger than he was advertised or sold to us. I don't know. Am I trying too hard? Or am I just feeling like I'm too cute? Zip zap pow. Yeah, it is going to get intense leading up to the October 9th, 5th and final Pluto Square Eris. And so let's be cool. Let's be the even keel in control, has a funny thing to say at the right moment person when we can. Teamwork makes the dream work. Did I cheese ball on you too much? Is my approach stinky? Well, the new scientist says the woman who first gained sense of smell at age 24 finds it disturbing. Apparently she couldn't smell before, and then all of a sudden she could smell, and then she was like, whoa, this is disturbing. Vladimir Putin's ruling party set to win a decisive victory in legislative polls, despite apparently, now hear me out, there is discord also happening in Russia. Like, there's not really too many countries on the planet, especially the superpowers, where everybody seems super happy. Although I guess I can't speak for China. I'm not an expert on everything that is going on there every day, all the time. I don't know how happy people are or aren't there. One day I would like to go find out for myself. Okay. Technically, I feel like as Planetary Defense Commander, I really need Russia and China and the USA and Europe and everybody, Middle East, all the countries to get along during the pandemic. Pretty please and thank you. God bless everyone. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Stay cool.